Letting number 8594, Municipal River Terminal South Dock Warehouse Improvements. We have 5 bids. Cosney Wagner, Inc. Kozeny, Wagner, Inc. Total base bid $489,500. 489,500. Alternate 1, $23,000. 23,000. Alternate number 2, $21,000. 21,000. Alternate number 5, $56,000. 56,000.00. Jackson Building Group, JAC KSON Building Group. Total base bid $569,221. 569,221.00. Alternate number 1, $46,000 minus $46,655. 46,655.00. Alternate number 2, plus $10,300. 10,300.00. Alternate number 5, $35,205. 35,205.00. TGB Inc. TGB Inc. Total base bid $533,750. 533,750.00. Alternate number 1, $42,000. 42,000.00. Alternate number 2, $9,900. 9,900.00. Alternate number 5, $44,300. 4,4,300.00. Rainier Construction, RAINERI Construction. Total base bid $454,915. 454,915.00. Alternate number 1, minus $15,200. 15,200.00. Alternate number 2, $11,200. 11,200.00. Alternate number 5, $54,500. 5,4,500.00. Hannon Camp Electric Company, HANENKAMP Electric Company. Total base bid $482,996. 482,996.00. Alternate number 1, $59,566. 59566.00. Alternate number 2, $11,151. 11151.00. Alternate number 5, $52,918. 52918.00. With the low bidder, please meet with Ms. Bean in the hallway. Thank you.
That's right. I just want to make sure nothing had been done. Okay. All right. And we are good to go. Hearing number 8182. This hearing, number 8182, is being conducted pursuant to Chapter 8.24 of the Revised Code of the City of St. Louis. The applicant, Me Time Massage and Bodywork CEO Bobby J. Wright Jr., is proposing to operate a massage establishment at 1722 Olive, number 212. As outlined in Section 8.24 of the Revised Code of the City of St. Louis, the Board of Public Service may approve issuance of a license following a hearing if all the requirements for a massage establishment are met, unless they find A, the operation as proposed by the applicant, if permitted, would not have complied with all the applicable laws, including, but not limited to, the building, health, city planning, housing, zoning, and fire codes of the city. Item B, the applicant and any other person who will be directly engaged in the management and operation of a massage establishment has been convicted of, item 1, a felony not involving sexual misconduct with children, obscenity, keeping or residing in a house of ill fame, solicitation of lewd or unlawful act, prostitution, or pandering. Item 2, an offense involving sexual misconduct with children. Item 3, obscenity, keeping or residing in a house of ill fame, solicitation of a lewd or unlawful act, prostitution, or pandering. The Board of Public Service, in its discretion, may authorize issuance of a license to any person convicted of any of the crimes in subsection B1 if it finds that the conviction occurred at least 3 years prior to the date of the application and the applicant has no subsequent convictions. The Board of Public Service has in its possession the following documents which are being introduced into evidence. Item 1, a certified copy of Chapter 8.24 of the Revised Code of the City of St. Louis. Item 2, a completed application for a massage establishment license for 1722 Olive, number 212, including but not limited to a plat and petition of consent for 1722 Olive, number 212, submitted by the applicant. Item B, the applicant's fingerprints. Item 3, a memorandum from the zoning inspector finding the plat and petition of consent for 1722 Olive, number 212, to be in due form. Item 4, a letter from the interim director of health, Pamela Rice Walker, dated February 13, 2015, stating that community sanitation staff inspected the facility at 1722 Olive, number 212, and found no evidence of health code violations. Issuance of the BPS license for a massage establishment were recommended. Item 5, a copy of the certificate of occupancy and zoning issued to DBA Me Time Massage and Bodywork Studio for 1722 Olive, Suite 212. Item 6, copies of the public notices for today's BPS hearing. Item 7, copies of letters sent to the Secretary of BPS notifying the applicant of this BPS hearing. Item 8, a copy of the Missouri Massage Therapist license for Bobby Wright Jr. And item 9, the Metropolitan Police Department, City of St. Louis Records Section record check for Bobby J. Wright Jr. The board will swear in and hear from the representatives from the city departments, followed by the applicant and those in support of this application. The board will then allow those in opposition, if any, to address the board. Your testimony is being recorded. When you come forward, please state your name and address and be sworn in. As you testify, please direct your comments to the board and not to those in the audience. The members of the audience are asked to remain silent and not coach the witness. During your testimony, the board members may have questions for you. Following this hearing, the board will proceed with its regular agenda. Following the conclusion of the regular agenda, the board will deliberate, discuss, and vote on this hearing. At this time, the board asks the representative of the Department of Health to please come forward and be sworn in.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
State your name for the board, please.
Zachary Krug.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Did you perform an inspection of the proposed massage establishment located at 1722 Olive, number 212?
I did.
And did you determine that the proposed massage establishment complies with all applicable health and safety laws and the regulations as promulgated by the Director of Health?
I did.
Is it your recommendation that a license be issued to the applicant to operate a massage establishment at this location?
It is.
Does the board have any further questions? Thank you. The board asks that a representative of the Office of the Zoning Administrator please come forward and be sworn in. Okay. All right. The board asks the applicant please come forward and be sworn in.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Would you state your name for the board, please?
Bobby James Wright Jr.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How many employees, if any, will you have at this establishment?
None.
Do any and all of the masseuses or masseurs have their Missouri State Massage Therapy license?
Yes.
Have you completed a police record check for the purpose of this application?
Yes.
And what was the result of that check?
There was no convictions.
Have you read and will you be able to comply with all the provisions of Chapter 8.24 of the Revised Code of the City of St. Louis?
Yes.
And specifically, do you understand that as the operator of this massage establishment, you're at all times responsible for the orderly conduct of this establishment and the acts of any agents, servants, or employees in the operation of this establishment?
Yes.
Do you understand that every portion of the proposed massage establishment shall be kept clean and operated in a sanitary manner?
Yes.
And will you be able to comply with all the operating regulations for massage establishments as provided in 8.24.130 of the revised code?
Yes.
Does anyone from the board have any questions? Thank you. At this time, I would ask anyone in support of the proposed establishment to please come forward and testify. Seeing none. At this time, is there anyone in opposition to the proposed establishment that wishes to testify? If so, please come forward and be sworn in. Okay. Seeing none, the matter concerning hearing number 8182 is now closed and submitted. This board will deliberate the matter following the remaining agenda items. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie. Here. Director Rundy.
Here.
Director Hayes.
Here.
Director Roth.
Here.
Director Moore. Here. Director Gray.
Here.
And President Bradley.
Here, we'll have a quorum. I'll call the meeting in order.
From the President, preliminary approval for letting number 8593, Chiller 2 replacement, East Climate Control, Lambert St. Louis International Airport. Contract and bond for letting number 8592, improvements to Tilly's Park, project number 2014-87152. PSA number 1176, design services for video camera surveillance system, recommends approval. From the President, Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that permit for a Metropolitan St. Louis Sewer District, requesting permission for easement and temporary easement for Harlem-Baton Relief Phase 4, Herbert Goodfellow to Hamilton, project number 11769 for a period of 6 years, recommends approval. Joint recommendation that permit for R.R. Jennings Development, LLC, to remove alley apron and sidewalk on the east side of Pendleton and sidewalk on north side of Evans, construct 3 aprons and sidewalk on the east side of Pendleton, 1 apron and sidewalk on the north side of Evans, new public alley from Evans north to existing alley, recommends approval subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Utilities and Streets, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Ameren, Missouri, to set pole and anchor in the alley east of 4232 Dr. Martin Luther King Drive, north of Evans. AT&T directional bore a cable from existing AT&T handhole on Cherokee Street behind the Snook store at 3430 South Grand. AT&T bore and place a fiber cable from existing handhole at the front of 4320 Hampton, then bore southeast from this point at Hampton and Sutherland, side of 4320 Hampton, bore and place fiber east to alley at the side of 5841 Sutherland. AT&T access SAI at 1600 Lovejoy and bore cable east to 16th Street, north of Biddle, west to 18th Street and south on 18th Street to provide service to new Loretta Hall townhomes. Charter Communications, doing an open trench to relocate aerial cable plant, fiber and coax, underground for Coleman Group redevelopment in alley just south of 40 North Euclid Avenue, starting from 4568 West Pine and ending at 4574 West Pine. Charter Communications, boring street starting at existing manhole in the front of 4588 Children's Place, going east to South Taylor, then going south under MetroLink, and then ending at 601 South Taylor. Place 3 vaults and 2 manholes noted on marked maps. Southwestern Bell Telephone Company, doing business as AT&T Missouri, started at an existing AT&T manhole located at the side of 3001 Gravois, bore east down Gravois for 131 feet, and then turn and bore north down Pennsylvania for 75 feet, then turn and bore 13 feet under the sidewalk to private property at 2929 Gravois. From the Director of Public Utilities and Public Safety, joint recommendation that the following permits be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Akery Kelly LLC for boundary adjustment at 3201 and 3207 through 27 Washington and City Block 1039. Star Energy, re-subdivide land at 3925, 4006, 4022 through 24, 4026 through 28, and 4052 North Broadway, and 120 Angelica Street in City Blocks 1220, 1224, and 1225. Beaumont Exchange LLC for boundary adjustment at 2624 through 26, 2628 through 44, and 2646 through 60 Locust in City Block 428. From the Director of Streets, recommendation that Union Electric Company doing business as Ameren, Missouri, replace a pole in the alley on the north side of 4947 Wise, west of Kings Highway, be approved subject to certain conditions. From the Director of Public Safety, recommendation that 10 festival zones be approved subject to certain conditions as follows. Hot Chocolate Run, December 13, 2015, at 13th and Chestnut, route on city streets, downtown and south. Mardi Gras, Inc., January 6 through February 6, 2015, declare a festival zone for the following parameters. The parameters of the festival include along the south, Lynch Street from the easternmost boundary, which is the Mississippi River, to Highway 55, the northwest corner of 13th and Pestalozzi Street, along the west, the northeast corner of Lemp and Sidney, Highway 55 to Gravois to Tucker Boulevard, along the north, from Spruce Street to the river, and along the east, the easternmost boundary in the middle of the Mississippi River. An additional section will be added this year to include the area south of Arsenal, north and east of 55, and west of Broadway. Within this festival zone, there are a variety of events that will take place. The following are the dates of each event. January 6th through the 12th, wine, beer, and whiskey taste. January 23rd, Cajun cook-off. January 30th and 31st, Taste of Soulard. January 31st, Big and Pet Parade. February 5th, Mayor's Ball. February 6th, Bud Light Grand Parade. January 6th, 2016 Mardi Gras 12th Night Parade, Menard and Russell, parade through the neighborhood ending at Soulard Market Park at 8th and Lafayette. Mardi Gras Family Winter Carnival, January 9th, 2016 at the Soulard Market Park. Mardi Gras Snowball Softball, January 16 through 17, 2016 at Forest Park Central Fields. Mardi Gras Gourmet Weekend, January 21st through the 22nd, 2016 at Soulard Market Park, Large Tenant Park between 8th and 9th Streets. Mardi Gras 5K Run, January 30th, 2016 at Soulard Park at 8th and Lafayette, run on streets in Soulard. Mardi Gras Big and Pet Parade, January 31st, 2016 at Soulard Market Park, tasting venues in Soulard. Pet Parade starts at 11th and Allen through the streets of Soulard, ending at the Market Park. Mardi Gras Grand Parade, February 6, 2016, Soulard Market Park, streets and parks in and around Soulard. Run for the Chocolate, February 13, 2016, at Bissinger's Chocolate Branch in North Broadway, start and finish 5K run, streets and riverfront trail. Now we have the conditional uses.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, members of the board. My name is Dylan Mosier, zoning plan examiner for the City of St. Louis, representing the building commissioner. Per Board Order 766, transmitted here with our recommendations for the following conditional use agenda applications. Approval is recommended for one application, 2621 through 23 Limp, Approval with conditions is recommended for 6 applications. 4742 McPherson, 2820 Chippewa, 3613 Merrimack, 1441 North Kings Highway, 1974 Arsenal, 4515 through 19 Olive. I request these recommendations be approved as submitted.
Are there any questions on the conditional uses from the board? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Motion that they be, the conditional use be approved as submitted.
Second.
Been moved to approve and seconded. Can you read the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore. Aye. Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved. Hearing number 8182 for Me Time Massage and Body Work. I'd like to open the floor for discussion, please. Seeing none, I'll take a motion.
Motion that we accept the proposal for Me Time Body Works. Second.
Okay. Been moved and seconded. Can you call the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore. Aye. Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved. Like to consider the minutes from the November 17th, 2015 meeting. Are there any additions or corrections to the minutes as presented?
I have one correction. It lists the Director of Public Service. It should be Director of Public Utilities and Health and Hospital is excused.
Okay. Noted. Any other corrections to the minutes? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Motion to approve the minutes, subject to that correction, those corrections.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the minutes with the noted correction. Can you read the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Abstain?
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Abstain.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. The minutes are approved. Today's agenda, are there any questions or comments on the agenda? Seeing none, I'll take a motion, please.
Motion to approve the agenda. Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve the agenda. Can you read the roll, please?
Director Scobie.
Aye.
Director Rundy.
Aye.
Director Hayes.
Aye.
Director Roth.
Aye.
Director Moore.
Aye.
Director Gray.
Aye.
And President Bradley.
Aye. Approved. Motion for adjournment, please.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Being adjourned.